I informed the Ethics Commissioner this morning that I wanted to go further. So I told her that there were 3 steps that I thought would be good steps. First of all, I told her that I would like to, even though it wasn't part of her recommendations, move forward and put my assets in a blind trust. Secondly, I said to her that what I'd like to do is work together with her office and whatever other aspect I need to think about, whether it's a trustee or some other approach, to divest all of my and my family's assets in Morneau Shepell. So that will be my goal in working towards that outcome. And finally, I said that while that process happens, and I started it this morning, it'll take a little while, hopefully not too long, and while those assets get divested in an orderly fashion, there will remain in place a conflict of interest screen to make sure that in that process, I'm completely free of conflicts. I have about 1 million shares, but that's not really the relevant issue here. The point is that I've said that I think the standard that I'm going to meet up to is to divest those shares, and I'm going to work with the Ethics Commissioner, because of course I'm not in control of those shares, to make sure that that happens. And I'll do that as expeditiously as possible.
So how can you assure Canadians that having your shares in the number company wasn't some advantage to you or to Morneau Shepell, considering everything you know as Finance Minister?
What's going on in the blind trust?
To be clear, I put in place an approach, as recommended by the Ethics Commissioner, that's been in place for the last year and a half. So that conflict of interest screen has been in place. What I'm saying in future is that my assets, which won't include any shares of Morneau Shepell, not for me nor for my family, will be put into a blind trust. So this is a way for me to assure Canadians to the highest level of confidence that there is no possibility of any conflicts of interest.